Well, today let's learn a little bit about how to read the tarot cards in the suit of the cups. Hi everybody, it's me, Dee Sparta. Welcome to my channel. My hair is bleached out. I bleached it out yesterday. Except I'm coloring it today. I'm kind of going either a purple or a silver blue or just more blue or I don't know, but yeah, it's a little fried. I have some leave-in conditioner in here. That's what happens when you bleach. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm Dee Sparta. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you're all doing well today. Today's my birthday. I was on a little earlier. I was only on for like about 20-25 minutes. Um, to do a few quick readings to say hi, happy, celebrate my birthday with y'all, and it was really fun. I couldn't stay on too long because there was some stuff that was going on around here I had to take care of. But wow, I'm 51 today. Yes, I am Gen X. I am a Gen Xer. My wife's a millennial. My son is Gen Z, and my daughter is Gen A. And yeah, all four generations, all in this one little family. So there's so much going on, but this is a series. This is part 4 in a series that I worked hard on. Okay, and I about how to read tarot, and I want you to know that tarot reading, there is, being intuitive. A lot of it is intuitive, and a lot of it is also understanding what different symbols mean, what numbers and different things mean, so you can better understand the cards. And keep in mind, when you are reading tarot, your guides, your creator, the spirit you are, the Holy Spirit, whoever you are channeling, they will, well, they know you. So they will try to, show you things, speak to you in a way that you would understand, okay? But sometimes that doesn't work out. They're trying to show you something and you're just like, huh? That happens, okay? And that's okay. But I want to teach you the basics. And so far, we have learned about the 4 elements, which are very important: water, air, earth, and fire. It's water is I feel. Air is I think. Earth is I am. And fire is I do. I think I got that right. Yeah. My mind's like, I'm just speaking off the top of my mind, and I haven't had a lot of coffee yet today. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you got those elements, so you kind of understand what the elements also represent in those instances. We talked about numerology, about some of the numbers, like 1 is a lot often is the start, it's the beginning, it's creating, while 10 is the end, it's the completion. And we talked about or like 5 is often, it has to do with some kind of conflict, and the type is often to do with the element that the card is. Yes, you see how this all works. And we talked about the court cards and what, like, the page, the knight, the queen, and the king represent. And then you bring in the information, like what is the suit, so you know which element, so you know what you're looking at, okay? We also did a little bit on astrology, because astrology is very much entwined with tarot and the cards itself. There's the symbolism are very in sync, and like with astrology, you have to know the 4 elements, and there's the different modes, and we went into all that. And then we also got into the major arcana and symbols, understanding symbols. So I hope you have taken the time to write the stuff down yourself, okay? And write different things like when you see a number, what that number means to you, or when you see a certain item, an object, what does that mean to you? These are all so important when reading, especially reading even intuitively. Okay, so we've gone through all that, and right now we're going to go into the suit cups. Cups. Yes, 3. So, if you want to stick around, yeah, let's get into it. Hello, now. I said we were going to get into the suit of cups, and I was right. Okay. And, I want to go over just a few little details about it. Remember, cups represents water, which is the I feel. It's all about our feelings. It's our emotions, often relationships, creativity, or different, what you would see in this element, in here. Okay? Now, we'll start with the very first cup, which card is the Ace of Cups. And you see there's the hand, the cup is on it, there's 2 like birds on either side, and the water overflowing from the cup. And what this often means is like different words I put in here is like new feelings, a new relationship or a new opportunity. It's love, it's unconditional love, it's new love. It can be spirituality. It could be, dealing with someone, our spirituality. And when it's reversed, often it can mean like there's an emotional loss or a block in your creativity. There's emptiness. Maybe there's a blockage in trying to get love, feeling disconnected, unable to trust, heartbreak, selfishness. There's some of those feelings are what you would get, and that's with the first card, which is the Ace of Cups. Okay. Now let's move into 2. Now, the 2 of Cups often represents unity, partnership, connection, marriage, harmony. It can mean friendship, but often it's about an engagement or romantic love or a reconciliation. When it's upside down, though, unfortunately, it's more of something's in balance, it's broken, there's a broken communication, there's tension. It could mean divorce, a conflict, disagreement, the end of a relationship, no harmony, because 2 is all about the balancing and decisions. So there could be, quarreling going on. So, but often it is a cup about love. And a couple, okay? But not always, but most often. You kind of got to read the other cards around it to get a full understanding of what it is you're seeing, what you're supposed to notice. Now, let's get into 3. Now, 3, now you see it's 3 people, 3 cups, all holding it together, and this is a friendship. This is community, and it's happiness. It could be partying. I mean, hello, drinking, partying, dancing. It also could mean pregnancy. The 2 make another person. There's 3. It's a celebration. It's joy. Now, if you reverse it, it could be gossip. It could be overindulgence, isolation, promiscuity, infidelity, a breach of trust. Oh yeah, that's so yeah. And often it's a lot of times it means there's like going to be a collaboration of something creative happening between a group of people. That often I see that when I see, especially in some of my decks, the 3 of Cups. It's like, okay, we're going to see a collaboration. Okay, now let's get into 4. Now, 4, you see the person is sitting there, it's looking up, someone's holding the cup out to them, but they're looking the other way. They're looking down, and there's scattered other cups. They're not, and so it's very apathetic. It's also the person looks like they could be in thought. They're thinking. They're contemplating what should they do. They're feeling not satisfied. They're they're having really deep thoughts. They're soul searching. They feel disillusioned maybe. But when you reverse it, it's, oh wow, becoming suddenly aware of what's going on. It's also about choosing happiness. It's like, you know what, I'm not going to stay in this state anymore. I'm going to be happy. It also is about the end of all this discontent. It's like it's a renewal of stuff, appreciation. It's avoiding certain things. It's sometimes it can be a missed opportunity because you were too busy looking elsewhere. See, there's a lot of different interpretations, and you gotta go by the symbols in the card. And like in this card, we see the divine hand. That's what I think of, the hand in the cloud. It's like, hello, I'm giving you this. Why are you not seeing me? How often do we ignore what we are being given or shown? Yeah, we're thinking, well, but I wanted it this way, and our God, our Creator, God is there. Like, she's like, no, this is what you need, though. All right, and let's get into the Five of Cups. And five, I talk about five as there's usually some kind of conflict, and you look at here, black cloak, three of the cups laying down, fallen. Two other cups behind him. He's kind of looking down. This dude is not happy, and it could be grief. Like, you could be grieving, feeling unappreciated. It could be even self pity, but it could be feeling disappointment, feeling lost, unloved, feeling abandoned. There's some kind of regret sometimes, and if it's reversed, it's once again it's accepting what's going on. It's moving on. It's like, okay, see the water flowing. Yep, they're going to follow that. You see the water in the card, right? That a river. Remember we talked about symbols. That river can definitely mean moving on, going someplace. So when it's reversed, it's like, okay, yeah. It is a renewal in faith. It's finding peace. It's getting hope and forgiveness, perhaps. Those are the kind of things in when you reverse that five and you put it with water, the element with the emotions, kind of feelings. You're dealing with all these feelings. All right, number 6. I wish the images were coming out a little bit nicer for y'all, but yeah. It's an adult with a younger person, and the cups are filled with flowers, and remember what flowers represent often is growth and something new. But a lot of this, when you're looking at this with the cup behind and another being passed on, it's kind of, these are like happy memories. It could be healing. It could be, wow, I'm feeling nostalgic. With the child there's an innocence, a playfulness, familiarity. And if you go reversing it, once again, you see there's a lot of moving forward with water and feelings. It's like when you reverse it, it's coming to terms with things going on. It's realizing I need to leave home. I need to become independent, letting go of past, focusing now on the future. It's becoming more mature. It's growing up. You see the child with the adult. It says that's where it's transitioning from. One way it's transitioning more playful, and the other is becoming more mature. Get it? Okay. I'm hoping this is making sense to y'all. Okay, let's go on to number 7, which is the 7 of Cups. And this, you see, the cups are filled each with different things. Each would symbolize something different, Let me see if I can pull myself. Let me see here. I pull it right up. Oh, wait, no, that's the 6 of Cups. I want the 7 of Cups. Give me a little cups. That's the 3. Oh, I wish I was like, oh, I don't need to sort out the cards. Why would I do that? Now I'm like, I wanted to pulling out. See, I'm legally blind, so it's really hard unless I'm pulling something up right now. There's the Five of Cups. Alrighty then, maybe I won't have it. I don't believe this. This is ridiculous. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, there's a woman, there's a snake, a mushroom, a laurel wreath, a castle, a dragon, and jewels. And these all represent different things. And when we went over symbols, I had you right. What does this like? Celebration, wealth. I'm seeing a woman. There's just different things. Home. And what this is there's all this opportunity, all this stuff is in front of this person, and they're like, whoa, looking up at it all. And this is searching for purpose. This is having a lot of choices. It can even be a little bit of daydreaming. It could be addiction. There's so many things. I want it all. It could be a little confusion, and it could be escaping. Maybe there's too many choices or not able to commit to just one thing. This card I relate to. So, but once again, when we go into when we reverse it, it's we are dealing with a lack of ambition. Thing being diversions, more confusion, feeling trapped. It's like I'm overwhelmed, I'm trapped because of all this stuff. I don't, it could be temptation or illusion, willpower, determination. There's so many different things, and you have to go, what is standing out to you at that moment in the card? Okay, let's look at number 7. Oh, I mean, cup 8. Number 8. We were just looking at 7. Now, you see, this person is on a road headed out. They are walking away. They're like, later, later, gators. They're just moving on, And you can see the moon and the sun is here. There's the water. All the cups are stacked. You notice? This is leaving things behind. This could be a breakup. It could be withdrawal, retreat, walking away, just leaving things behind. When you reverse it, this is avoidance. This is like you don't want change. You're afraid of losing things. You're trying to cling on to the past. You don't want change. You don't want to move on. You want to just stick around. But this figure's like, nope, we got to keep going. Got to keep going. So that's what the 8 of Cups is about. All right, now we look at the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups, this is one happy dude, okay? Doesn't he look, he's sitting here, he's got all these cups around him, and he's like, hello. And this is about satisfaction. This is about emotional stability, luxury, the feeling you get from luxury, feeling content. You feeling like your wishes are coming true. It's pleasure and appreciating just these little things. But having abundance, it's happiness, it's good health. But if you reverse this sucker, man, we're talking a lack of inner joy or even a smugness like, look at me, But there's a dissatisfaction. There's this arrogance, just materialism kind of thing, excess. That's what you get from it. Okay, now let's get on to the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups, this is all family right here. You see, you just have to look at it and you see the rainbow, the cups all in the rainbow. It's the end. It's kind of, everyone's standing together, all happy. There's a couple and there's some kids and everybody's all happy. When you see this, this is like happy. This is all about, fulfillment, dreams coming true. It is true love. It's harmony, lasting happiness, inner happiness. It's contentment. And it often has to do with like family, which I didn't put notes in here on that, but that's what I see when I look at these cards. Not everyone would agree with me, but you reverse it, we're dealing with a broken family. Family strife, differences, surface, just a very shallow happiness, quarrels, just disharmony, domestic disharmony, shattered dreams. So yeah, this card reverse is very sad, and yeah. Now let's get into the court cards, which we first have the page. And remember, page is that youthful, young energy, and you put it with water, and we get it's a happy surprise. It's someone who's a dreamer. It's spiritual sensitivity. It's imagination. It could be inviting you to a party, okay? It could be your intuition, feeling vulnerable. It's new love, playfulness, youthfulness. Kind of the same things you saw with the one card, Ace of Cups, right? Okay, there are similarities here, and that makes sense. Now, if you reverse it, though, we're dealing with emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, laziness, overly sensitive about things, having no desires, being insecure, kind of, we're dealing with the sluggishness. Now the knight, you see, he's sitting, the horse is getting ready to go. It also is Scorpio energy. This is not one of the faster, the knight is usually about action. Okay, so you put that with emotions, and it's taking action. So we're dealing with an idealist, following your heart. It could be romantic. It could be an artist suitor, passion, new love, poetry, an artistic person. It could be seduction, devotion, flattery, emotional offerings. It could also be that prince or princess charming card. Like, okay, this person, person is your Prince Charming is here for you. Or Princess Charming, I have a Princess Charming. And when you reverse that, though, you got moodiness. And if you know anything about Scorpio energy, moodiness, perfectionism, jealousy, but they're also very artistic. They're very romantic, and seductive. But, there could be some deception sometimes and disappointment. Yeah. And so you got that from the Knight of Cups. Now let's move on to our Queen. Now the Queen of Cups, I put Pisces up here, but she's actually... Oh, I have King. Where's the Queen? Did I skip the Queen? I did not. Okay. I have 2 King of Cups. I did not do the Queen. Well, the Queen of Cups, I could tell you about her, and I'll make a slide. She is Cancer energy. Okay. She is compassionate, calm. She's someone who's very empathetic, psychic abilities, virtuous, emotionally supportive. She's someone who brings healing, a nurturing person. When you reverse that, though, we're looking at martyrdom. We're looking at someone being very dependent or gullible. We're looking at emotional manipulation, fickleness, something perverse, maybe suspicious, or someone who's just very emotionally distant. All right, so let's get into the King of Cups. Now we got the King here, and the King is Pisces energy. My rising sign is Pisces. So, you see the King, he's sitting there, he's got his staff, you see the water below him, he's got a cup in one hand, the staff in the other, and he's... So, he is also someone who is compassionate. And this could be a she. This is just a masculine energy. People are not just feminine or masculine. There's sometimes we have a little bit of both, and sometimes some more. I come across with more masculine energy than feminine. I love to look pretty and do my hair and wear makeup and dress, which are considered feminine things. But the way I do things is very masculine. So yeah, so I reckon, the Kings I would represent, I go, I get you, dude. But it's also emotional maturity. Instead of immaturity, it's someone who's very emotionally mature. It's a caretaker. It's someone who's very open-minded, someone who's liberal, emotional stability is there. There is very empathic. It's a person with of generosity. They want to give and they want to help and they just love on you. And that is very water energy, very Pisces energy. But if you reverse it, there's a coldness, a moodiness. They could be giving you bad advice, be narcissistic, a little sleazy, apathetic, a little dishonest. Could have addictive personality. I'm addicted to coffee, folks. I'm addicted to coffee. I am. That is definitely one of mine. There's a lack of boundaries and someone who's crafty. Where the other side, when you're dealing with someone who's you got emotional maturity, they understand what boundaries are, and respect those boundaries. But yeah, so in this video, we only went over the cups. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I hope this was helpful. The slides with the Queen will be posted on my Patreon for those who are on my Patreon. These videos are also going to be up on my website, which is dsparta.com. But D-E-E for D, because that's how I spell my name. Y'all can figure it out, right? Yeah, so, wow. I hope this has been helpful. It's kind of fun going over these things. Feel free to ask questions that you might have about these cards. I will do my best to try and get to everyone and answering them because I really do appreciate y'all and I really do enjoy interacting with everyone. If you want to be a member of this site, you will get have access to my Discord server where you can reach me. I am active there, and so is the other people there. There's people who they love astrology, tarot. They are K-pop fans. We got true crime fans. We got everybody there, and we all have a lot of fun just hanging out and talking and getting to know one another. It's a beautiful, fun community, and yeah, you're welcome to be a part of it. Yes, I believe my membership is $5 here, and if you join the Patreon, right now the tier is $3 or $10. I'm adding more tiers, changing things up in this coming month, and we'll be announcing that later. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I really, really appreciate all of you so much. I am enjoying this series, and I hope you find it helpful. And what can I say? Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell. You know what I'm talking about, right? Surprised you with the changing of things up, huh? I love you all. I'll see you around. Bye.